Divinamente, Marcuccio here in another video, and today we're going to be doing like a tier list of Alex Becker's top coins. He says for May, but obviously it's like for this bull run. Obviously he thinks these coins are all going to pop, or most of them are going to pop. And actually it's a really good list. I actually have some of these. So yeah. Anyways, make sure to follow him on Twitter. He's really super famous. He's one of my favorite like crypto influencers or like crypto advocates, whatever you want to see on Twitter, not on Twitter, on YouTube. And he actually has some pretty good calls. He called Pengu around here and Tao too. So whenever he talks, the market usually moves. So yeah. Anyways, not financial advice. He obviously says a lot of wild and crazy stuff in this video. I recommend you watching it. I really enjoyed like the 32 minutes of it. He's super funny and super entertaining. Anyways, he's also launching a meme coin sometime soon. I don't know when that's coming out, but make sure to check that out. Anyways, I'm going to be basing these ranks off of what I think some of these coins will do. Obviously, in my opinion, all these coins are going to go up. He even says it. But some of them I like more than others, and I think they have more potential than others. Anyways, I'm going to start off with Super. I think it's A tier. He says is the best gaming coin. I personally do believe they're one of the best gaming coins. I don't know if they're the best just yet, but obviously this is Elliot Trade's coin that obviously Becker's in on this, so he's obviously gonna say it's pretty good. And don't get me wrong, they have so many huge partnerships. I just think for right now, I think it's A tier until I see more games being developed there. Anyway, Solana is S. He says there's not going to be that much money being made in Solana. It obviously could like 5x and nobody will be surprised, but he says that, yeah, it's like more of a boring pick. I don't believe it's a boring pick. I think Solana is one of the best coins to have for this cycle. Cardano, I'm going to put Cardano as C. If we take a look at Cardano though, it has done, quite amazing. And he says it might reach, if we see it here, it's up 58% in the past year. And all time, 3,000%, nothing too bad. And honestly, he says it could go to $4 or $5. Which, if it goes to $4 or $5, we could definitely move it to B. I just need to see more apps develop there. I need to see more stuff develop there. It's honestly, to put it like above some of the other coins. Sui, I'm definitely going to put it at A. He says that even though he hasn't bought it or doesn't own any of it, a lot of people are talking about it, and that is true. Like I've seen so many people talking about Sui, and I just discovered the Sui Spanish community, which is pretty amazing. So yeah, Sui definitely wants to compete against Solana. Like they both want to be like decentralized Nasdaqs, and I love that idea. I personally own both, so yeah. Pretty good if you're a token holder of that. AVAX, I'm gonna put it at B. This is another gaming play. He says that AVAX is going to be like the leader in gaming, which I do agree. I do believe that they are going to be one of the leaders. I don't know if they're going to be the leader in gaming or at least crypto gaming, but I do think they're far ahead. I just think it is still a couple more years for something like AVAX to like pop off, or like crypto gaming to pop off. Dogecoin, I think is B for now. Obviously the top tier meme, and we literally have a department in the United States that's called the Doge department. So just because of that, I do think it's B. Obviously, if Elon Musk leaves Doge at some point, which obviously these government officials are not there for like the whole term. Some of them are, but some of them are just like contractors. They come here, do some work, and then they just leave. Obviously Donald Trump has Tesla, but yeah, Doge is Doge. I can't knock off Doge. Not my personal favorite meme coin, obviously to own for this cycle, but obviously it's gonna perform super well. Hyperliquid, I do think I'm gonna just put it at B. Another blockchain that's still in development, but it has one of the biggest like DEXs in the world. And I do believe DEXs are eventually going to overtake like centralized exchanges. When is that going to happen? I don't know, but I do believe Hyperliquid has at least the opportunity to do that. Though I'm gonna put it as like the thought of Ondo becoming Wall Street 2.0. Not saying that's gonna happen. Not saying that it's gonna 100x whatever. Like, what is Ondo at right now? Ondo, it's like fully diluted valuation 10 billion. Like, can it reach like 100 billion? Maybe. I hope for my bags. But yeah, I mean, overall performance has performed fairly well. It's only down 57% from its all-time high, which it could be a good thing or a bad thing. Like, it could go down substantially. Like, a lot of coins have been down, 90 to 80%. So it still has a long way to go down, but I think the potential is like just so huge. I believe in the team so much that, yeah, I'm super excited about Ondo. Near is like the blockchain for AI. Just because it's the number one, I believe. Let me check. I believe on the video he said it was the number one AI in terms of market cap. So if we go on here, wow, actually BitTensor surpassed them. So at the time, it's like tick for tack, right? It's so close. So Near is a Tau is another A tier AI play. I've actually used some of Tau's products and I actually do like them. I haven't checked them out in quite some time. But yeah, Tau is another A tier. You really can't go wrong with any of these AI coins, like, even ICP, honestly. But yeah, like Render, Fed, Farcoin, Story, Virtuals. Like, Virtuals is up 123%, right? Wow, let me see this. So yeah, up 123%. Wow. Yeah, you really can't go wrong with any of these. Oh, sorry. AOs, I also own AOs. Last time I checked the Blog Explorer, yeah, they're growing. They're just not growing as fast as I thought they were. But yeah, I'm gonna put them at B for now. Destra is another B. I love what they're doing. I love, the product that they're doing, the market that they're trying to disrupt. Trying to compete with like the biggest players. And honestly, the chart doesn't even look that bad. Like, it's up 2,000% all time. It's down 75% from the all-time high, but obviously can't knock off of that. But yeah, it's doing like just amazing work for like the cloud and like the GPU rendering and all that kind of stuff. So make sure to go use all these services before you go out and buy them or invest in them. Next is PAL. I do think chatbots are the next big thing. I do have PAL too. I might consider putting it top of B for now because they had like some huge controversy. They were trying to get like acquired by like ACI, like Fetch or whatever, the artificial super intelligence coin, which just shows that they have like huge potential. But I don't know if like the team is that invested or wants to continue with the products, right? So yeah, for that reason, I'm just gonna put it at B. This one is SigChain. When I tried to do research on SigChain, let me see, SigChain. Yeah, like when I tried to do research, I mean, on paper it's good. Like, if we look at the website, what they want to do is like wealth generation, infrastructure for everyone. So they're trying to have like the biggest top traders. Like, you could like copy trade them and have all these stuff. They have like, I think over 400,000 traders, if my memory serves me correct, which is amazing. I don't know. It's just gonna be like really hard competition. Let me see, SigChain. And also, they have like a test net that I couldn't even find. I wanted to find the test net, but I couldn't even find. So for now, I'm gonna put it at C. I don't know if I'm gonna put anything at D, but for now it's at C. Echelon Prime, again, another gaming coin, but I'm just gonna put a C. When I researched it, I really couldn't find anything that I really enjoyed or a game that's my cup of tea, right? This is my cup of tea. I'm just not into these kinds of games, but obviously if you're into these kinds of games, then you could definitely move it like a B or A at least if you want. C-Pool is another RWA play that they have a lot of partnerships, and if we take a look here at the chart, I don't like the chart that much. It's down 94%. I'm not like, I think this is gonna be the first D. But obviously, if you're into C pool, don't hate me. And tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me what they're doing. It's another RWA play, and I'm not saying it's not gonna perform well. Like, even if it's still in D, I do think it's still gonna go up. It's just comparing it to all these other ones. I do think it's one of the worst ones. MakerDAO, MakerDAO, another RWA play that it's just has so much competition now. They rebranded to Sky, so maybe that helps with the rebrand, but I don't know. VeChain is another one that's at D. They are also in the RWA space, which what they want to do, and from what I remember from last cycle, they were doing like such a great job. But ever since, I mean, the chart is not that bad. If you take a look at the chart, I mean, they're still number 45, and the chart, you see, is still up 82%. And at these ranges, looks like it's a great time to buy, right? So it looks like it's poised to do like another huge run. Me personally, I just think it's not better than any of these coins. Pinlink, it's one that when I researched them, I did really like what I was seeing, with all the DePIN, RWA, having the different not the nodes, but the different the GPUs and Abu Dhabi and all the stuff that they have, and the decentralized marketplace. I don't know, really great idea, and it's hitting it in the AI and RWA sector, so they're doing a good job. Farcoin is another AI coin that I don't know if it's like, I'm just gonna put it top of A, just because it's so funny and people are gonna hate on it. They're just Farcoin is up, why? But if you look at the chart, this is one of the best charts in all of crypto. Let me see the past month. Yeah, it's one of the best charts in all of crypto, and believe it or not, they are actually an AI. But yeah, I'm just gonna put it top of A. I'm not putting that S because I just can't. But if you want to put an S tier, then yeah, go ahead. Pudgy Penguins, definitely. Let me see. Let me just rearrange this. Yeah, Sui there, Fartcoin, Pudgy Penguins, near. Well, let me put near here. Yeah, I think this is how I want it. Anyways, Pudgy Penguin, S tier, not S tier, A tier. No doubt about that. They are by far one of the biggest IPs in all of crypto. They have, not dolls. They have kids' toys. They can make video games. They can make anything that they want. Their founder, or not their founder, but who is now their CEO, Luca. Really great idea. Kind of cocky, but obviously if you want to be great, you have to be cocky. Yeah, but he has some really great ideas. I like what they're doing, and I do believe eventually they are going to be able to succeed, right? And I hope they succeed. I hope there's a lot of great IPs that come out of crypto in this cycle and in 5 to 10 years, man. I really do believe it. ApeCoin, there's gonna be another C. Listen, Bored Ape Yacht Clubs and Bored Apes and all that kind of stuff is still super relevant if you had the money, all these exclusive clubs, blah blah blah. I just personally, let me put them top of C. I'm not hating, right? I'm not hating. These are really good coins. I do think all these coins are gonna go up. I just prefer the B, A, and S tier. That's all. But yeah, anyways, intrigued to your thoughts. Please let me know what you think about the video. As always, please remember to watch Alex Becker's coins, because he also gives great analysis that is just really funny. I really like watching that guy. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next. Oh, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.